Hi, so today we're going to talk a little bit about indoor safety and the different components that make up a very safe environment in the classroom. So first of all, you have to worry about injuries. That's probably the first thing you have to worry about. Are the rugs safe? Are there tripping hazards? Is there water leaking from somewhere? Do you have mold? Room arrangement also sometimes contributes to injuries in the classroom because the way the classroom's arranged can often cause children to think that it's a running around playground. And so what you want to really do is arrange furniture in such a way so that different areas are cordoned off. So a child who's building in the block area has a very secure area with him or her and her friends. A child who's playing in the dramatic play area, likewise, he has an area that's cordoned off, separated by cabinets. However, you want the cabinets to be just about child height, so that way the children feel like they have an area that's protecting them and so that their friends won't come and destroy anything. But at the same time, you want to be able to have an adult be able to see over those cabinets and ensure the safety of the children in those areas. Now, think about clutter as well. You don't want to have too much stuff, too much blocking, because if there is an accident or a possible injury or a child suffering a seizure, the teacher has to be able to access those children relatively quickly. Similarly, there should be windows or some other type of ventilation, adequate lighting, adequate air, and temperature control so that it doesn't get too hot and doesn't get too cold, and the people who are living inside of that classroom can feel safe and enjoy their time there. If you have any pets or animals inside the classroom, realize that sometimes reptiles will carry salmonella or other diseases. Children should handle pets with care, make sure that they're not allergic to them, and that they wash their hands really well with soap and water, following universal precautions to make sure that they've washed everything off. The other thing too is we have a lot of materials in the classroom. How are those materials cleaned? So if you have toddlers, infants, or even older children who tend to mouth items, how are you disinfecting, sanitizing, and cleaning those toys? Are you moving all of the cabinets every night to sweep underneath? There's always a couple of Lego and puzzle pieces that are trapped underneath those cabinets. So how are you cleaning the classroom and maintaining it in the healthiest environment? If you have rugs, how often are they being vacuumed or shaken outside? And lastly, in terms of just precautionary things to think about, what about outlet covers? Do you have outlet covers that are not so easy for children to take out, or even better yet, those outlets that you have to slide to stick the plug in? Do you have carbon monoxide detectors, smoke detectors, and anything else that might be able to help prevent any kinds of injuries from happening in the classroom? And while you're doing all of this, you have to really take into account the developmental level of the children who are going to be using that room. We'll continue this in the next video.